I've always said just that. Clearly, precisely, and openly. It's not my fault if you couldn't hear. You could, of course. You didn't want to, which was safer than deafness. For me, I said I intended to rule, like all my spiritual predecessors. But I'm luckier than they were. I inherited the fruit of their efforts, and I shall be the one who'll see the great dream made real. I see it all around me today. I recognize it. I don't like it. I didn't expect to like it. Enjoyment is not my destiny. I shall find such satisfaction as my capacity permits. I shall rule. Whom? You. The world. It's only a matter of discovering the lever. If you learn how to rule one single man's soul, you can get the rest of mankind. It's the soul, Peter, the soul. Not whips or swords or fire or guns. That's why the Caesars, the Attilas, the Napoleons were fools and did not last. We will. The soul, Peter, is that which can't be ruled. It must be broken. Drive a wedge in, get your fingers on it, and the man is yours. You won't need a whip. He'll bring it to you and ask to be whipped. Set him in reverse, and his own mechanism will do your work for you. Use him against himself. Want to know how it's done? See if I ever lied to you. See if you haven't heard all this for years but didn't want to hear, and the fault is yours, not mine. There are many ways. Here's one. Make man feel small. Make him feel guilty. Kill his aspiration and his integrity. That's difficult. The worst among you gropes for an ideal in his own twisted way. Kill integrity by internal corruption. Use it against itself. Direct it toward a goal destructive of all integrity. Preach selflessness. Tell man that he must live for others. Tell men that altruism is the ideal. Not a single one of them has ever achieved it, and not a single one ever will. His every living instinct screams against it. But don't you see what you accomplish? Man realizes that he's incapable of what he's accepted as the noblest virtue, and it gives him a sense of guilt, of sin, of his own basic unworthiness. Since the supreme ideal is beyond his grasp, he gives up eventually all ideals, all aspiration, all sense of his personal value. He feels himself obliged to preach what he can't practice, but one can't be good halfway, or honest approximately. To preserve one's integrity is a hard battle. Why preserve that which one knows to be corrupt already? His soul gives up its self-respect. You've got him. He'll obey. He'll be glad to obey because he can't trust himself. He feels uncertain. He feels unclean. That's one way. Here's another. Kill man's sense of values. Kill his capacity to recognize greatness or to achieve it. Great men can't be ruled. We don't want any great men. Don't deny the conception of greatness. Destroy it from within. The great is the rare, the difficult, the exceptional. Set up standards of achievement open to all, to the least, to the most inept, and you stop the impetus to effort in all men, great or small. You stop all incentive to improvement, to excellence, to perfection. Laugh at Rourke and hold Peter Keating as a great architect. You've destroyed architecture. Build up.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome to Lolbertarian Sundays. How's everybody doing? So yeah, we're gonna do something a little different tonight. We're gonna get Lolbertarian with it. And also play some Bioshock. Yes, Gamers Rise Up. What's up, fellas? Evan, Russ, John, Manic, Zlan, Myron. How's it going? Apply. Shit. But yeah, we're gonna do something a little different this week. Fuck it, we'll play Windows. It doesn't matter. Because, yeah, I recently read The Fountainhead. So damn tired from the weekend. Playing Chrome Boys on 2.5x. Hell yeah. Well, you know, I didn't really want to go head-to-head with Fish Tank, but it's a The Cell night. which for me at least is a miss. I don't know how other people feel about that, but I don't mind skipping it. I feel like you can sort of catch up pretty. Are they doing Ball Brother things? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought I was the only one who didn't enjoy The Cell, but I feel like you can usually see anything good that happens during The Cell in like a 5-minute recap. Yeah, 3 highlights. So I'm not really feeling the burn of missing Fish Tank tonight. Hopefully neither are you guys. And hopefully we can go and expand our mind and do some elite level gaming. Hopefully I don't get angry and the game doesn't distract me too much, but we'll see. I haven't been super engaged in Season 4. I think it's been pretty good. I thought the candy stuff was good, but like nothing has really happened since then. But it's often like ebbs and flows. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I liked the Rachel arc. We're gonna record our Fish Tank episode tomorrow. I'll probably try and rush that one out, so like Tuesday or Wednesday it'll come out, I would imagine. But yeah, there's certainly no like Bert this year. But we'll see how it goes. I'm a plan truster. Yo, what's up, Goblin? How's it going? The Garge, what's up, dude? There may be a slump. Yeah, there'll be a twist or something, or they'll get some freeloaders, or yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there will be more entertaining stuff to go. I feel like the candy challenge just like piqued everyone's adrenaline, and now they're just kind of chilling out a bit. But I mean, I think the Cell is always a little bit dull. But anyway, for tonight, as I said, I recently read The Fountainhead, and we're gonna try something out. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled True Detective Season 1 True Crime for Boys stuff that everybody loves. We will get back to that. But tonight, I thought would go over some things in The Fountainhead that I thought were worth talking about. We'll play some Bioshock. We can all dry our diapers out from the terrifying events going out in the world. Everyone can dry their piss-soaked pants out a little bit. Talking about some good old libertarianism, which actually is not what I specifically want to talk about in regards to Ayn Rand. Well, yeah, that's why it's Bioshock. This game, what order? I should have made some notes for this probably. Because yeah, I really enjoyed the book. I'll say that. I think I can gauge how much I enjoy a book by like how early I go to bed when I'm reading it. And, you know, truth be told, The Fountainhead had me going to bed at like 9 p.m. so I could read it for 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, okay, John, we're gonna talk about that. Ayn Rand was a proto-goonette for sure, and that definitely does come through in the book. But I did a little bit of supplementary research on it, and I think you can very safely avoid like the Ayn Rand Institute and like the Objectivist Institute and all that kind of stuff. It seems like a large portion of her legacy is just like kind of libertarian stuff. And that is in the book. You certainly could read that into it. But there's also some really good stuff in there. And yes, she did absolutely use her position of power to bang young dudes. Fact check, true. Fact checked by real objectivist patriots, true. But what I think almost more so than anything actually in the book. Okay, maybe we should start up the game. Is this a game where I have like endless cutscenes to get through? We'll start it up and then I'll prattle on as we get going. Okay, we're going medium. We're going medium here. Hell yeah. Let's go, medium boys. But the one thing that stood out to me is I think Ayn Rand is much maligned. I might pause for cutscenes here. We'll see. Hopefully this isn't some Hideo Kojima like 15-minute ass thing.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Saga. Wait, how are you supposed to pronounce Saga? 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 Sega? Saga? Ayn. Wait, what am I? I'm saying that. I'm saying Ayn. Ayn? Ayn Rand? Ayn. Okay, I'm not saying Anne, so I think I'm close enough. Ayn. Ayn. Saga. Saga. I don't think that's correct. I think you guys are wrong. This is Soga. Saga. Saga. Potato, am I right? I've beaten this game like 10 times. You're in for a treat. I did play this game when it came out on probably Xbox 360, I think. Though I don't. Yes, the Thinking Man's Goyslop stream. Thank you, Roscoe. Yes, true. Am I playing now? Yeah, I played it when it first came out, though I don't think I ever actually beat it, to be honest. But anyway, we'll see. Hopefully this is just a chill ass game. I don't have to rage and stuff, and I can expound upon libertarian philosophy and ideology, and the nature of memory. Because that's what stuck out to me. I know our average viewer is, 16, 17, born in 2006. But I, as some of you may know, am a soylennial, a core soylennial. Can I use my game code? No, fuck it, I'll KBM. And I have, like, a pre-installed notion of Ayn Rand, right? Because, like, being a soylennial, I, like all soylennials, Darkside, you gonna sacrifice the little sisters? We'll see. Core demo was 20 to 40. Yeah, no, our guys are like zillennials. Good is Kino, and you get better. Oh, I should play good mode? Okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I start raging, who knows what I'll start doing. Alright, let's see if this is an important cutscene. No, it's a loading screen. But yeah, like many soylennials, I think it's a mix, but I think we're our core group is millennial, zillennials, and I think maybe some people are different than me, but
No, says
is this important?
Moscow. It belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers.
I have to turn the volume up. See,
I chose something different.
okay, whatever. It's we all. Oh no, I can't. Is this unskippable? Okay. Oh wait, it's not even a cutscene. Wow, that's some high-end game design there. Look, I can look around. Wow. Rapture.
Where the artist would not fear where the scientist would not be bound by
Can you guys hear that? I actually can't hear that. I'm gonna have to turn that up a little bit, I think. But yeah, I mean, I know on YouTube you can ignore the Ayn Rand. No, John, I'm gonna prattle on. I'm gonna prattle on about Ayn Rand. Everyone wants the gameplay, but I'm I'm going to prattle about Ayn Rand. That's part of the reason we're doing Bioshock too. Is this game was heavily inspired, more so by Atlas Shrugged. But thank you. But yeah, we're gonna do some prattling tonight. But yeah, this game was heavily inspired by Atlas Shrugged, which I have not read. I might at some point. It's mad long, but that's fine. But yeah, like many millennials, I think this was a pretty common occurrence, and I think like the raw polling numbers kind of bear this out, that you're a millennial guy in like the the late George Bush years, the early Obama years, you're probably either a libtard or close to it. And I'm no different from that. I watched John Leibowitz every dang night. Oh shit. Damn. He must have violated the NAP there. But yeah, so I had a kind of, because I remember, and it's one of those funny things, how you're there for your whole life, your whole life, you're in your head, you're looking at the world, but you forget, like, most of it, right? Like, huge swaths of your memory just don't stick with you, right? Like, I don't know the numbers. I would imagine it varies from person to person, but, like, honestly, like, most of your life you kind of forget, right? But certain things stick out. And I have, like, a definite memory of, yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, but, for guys our age, you're in, like, high school, and, wait, do I have to do something to get out of here?
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question
I
problems.
gotta turn my volume up. I can't hear this at all.
And I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
But yeah, you're a young millennial guy. It's like 2009, 2010, 2011. Obama is, you don't know it at the time, but Obama is instituting gay race Muslim communism. Sorry, if you guys are real Bioshock heads, be prepared for some choppy ass gameplay. Okay, yeah, that's a good point, Myron. People were not into, there was a time where people were not into politics, and then Barack Hussein Obama instituted gay race Muslim communism in a pretty heroic attempt to destroy the world, and he came very, very close to succeeding.
Just a bit further.
Wait, do I have like a gun or something?
Now,
Okay, yeah, this gameplay, this isn't going to be a gameplay focused stream here. We're just going to have to deal with that. So I'd rather read the chat. I was the only kid in my high school to sign up for the opt-out. What is the opt-out? I'm not familiar with that. But, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When I was growing up, everyone was pretty apolitical. And, like, probably as political as I got was watching, like, The Daily Show and stuff and thinking it was, like, epic and hilarious and stuff, right? And at some point, again, during the Obama years, when Obama did his damnedest to ruin the world and institute gay Muslim race communism to destroy everything, that changed, and now, like, everybody is, like, purely political, right? and everything stinks. And it's much better if your average person is like totally tuned out of politics. Sorry, where the fuck do I go from here? Bathysphere travel. Do I have a light? What's up, hello, listener? But yeah, everyone's political now. But I have a distinct memory of, and I even tried to track this down, but I have a distinct memory. It would have been during the reign of Obama's reign of terror. Oh, okay, I'm going over here. Is that the door? There was a moment where, George Bush had. Oh, do I jump this shit? George Bush had lost. The Republicans were like casting around for what their like new thing was going to be, right? Because like compassionate conservatism hadn't really worked. And Trump wasn't on the scene yet. And there was a moment where they were like, Ayn Rand is the thing. And I think it was specifically related to like Paul Ryan, if people remember him, who was Mitt Romney's running mate. But anyway, this is a very roundabout way of going. I have this like distinct memory. Oh, cool. Of Jon Stewart doing a segment on Ayn Rand. And about how, like, she's really, it's really bad. It's really poorly written. It's really, like, wicked and evil and all this stuff. And I just, like, sort of downloaded that opinion, right? And it stuck with me for, like, years, like 15 years. And it's sort of apropos to the book. I mean, I guess we'll see how much of the actual book we get into. Because, like, a big chunk of the book, like the thing we were listening to at the beginning there, wasn't actually, Howard Rourke or Andrew Ryan talking. That was Ellsworth Toohey talking, who is the main villain of the book, who's basically, like, a personification of leftism, of, like, the head of the serpent of leftism. And he, in the book, has like a column called One Small Voice that is like the sort of intellectual taste-making like operation that everyone gets their like ideas downloaded from One Small Voice. And it's kind of incredible the degree to which the Fountainhead like predicted the arc that... Sorry, I don't know what's going on here. That's scary. Predicted the arc that, like, Ayn Rand's own legacy would follow. Because I have this memory. It's stuck in my head for years of, like, Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart says it's bad. Oh, cool. Badass. So it must be bad, And I never really had a reason to, like, look into it beyond that. Because Jon Stewart, One Small Voice, on his One Small Voice television show, said it was bad. And I actually even tried to find that video the other night, because I was trying to get some stuff that'd be interesting for that. We might drop the game and watch some videos in a bit. Is Stewart his last name? Yes, John Leibowitz. John Leibowitz, One Small Voice. And like I couldn't find it. And I did find that it exists, or at least there was like a couple Jon Stewart. Yeah, I mean there's something to that, Myron. I mean there's probably something to that he was had some points. I mean, like the Bush era, like Mitt Romney era guys. Like, I don't think there was a lot to grab onto there. But nevertheless, I was trying to find this episode. What am I doing here? switch. Oh god, am I gonna be lost here? What do I need to click? No, go in here. No, that's where I came. But what was I talking about? The Jon Stewart thing. Yeah, I tried to find the episode, right? And I found that it exists. I think the one that I'm remembering was garbage. One from like 2013. And sorry, what fucking switch? Oh my god. I can't be playing a game where I have to find my way around things on stream. But I couldn't find it. I mean, I think it oh, can ChatGPT find piracy stuff for you? Because, yeah, like, I looked, The Daily Show, like, YouTube archives only go back, like, a couple years. And I checked a couple, like, Watch TV-ass websites and stuff. And it's sort of lost to time, you know? Yes, safe mode off, threat level midnight. But again, it's sort of apropos that, Jon Stewart's One Small Voice hit piece that stuck in my mind for all these years is sort of lost to the wind, like, papers blowing in the wind. Whereas Ayn Rand, for all the shit she gets, is immensely popular, widely read to this day, tens of millions. Did I see a guy there? Am I crazy? Some guy got a zap here? Get some. Oh. Let's go.
I found her that way.
And that is like replicated in the give myself an injection in the book a lot, because okay, this is taking up too much of my brain's power. I can live stream some high intensity WoW. Yeah, it's I'm not sure if I can actually game and talk at the same time. But yeah, let's go through the book a bit, and then there'll be some other tangents. I don't know if anyone's read it, but like broad strokes, it's about this architect, right? Howard Rourke. And this is where Ayn Rand, being a 30s goonette girl, really comes into focus. Because she's pretty clearly unbelievably horny for, like, 1930s, like, movie guys, who have their hat a little bit tilted and, like, slap a lady in the face and shut up, dame. And Howard Rourke is kind of that, right? She's like an architect, who, like, it doesn't get too bogged down. What was John on Overwatch? Was somebody doing something bad in chat? Yeah. But there's definitely, like, an aspect of that. Like, the main romance, I might have mentioned this on the show, but, like, the main romance is between Howard Rourke and Dominique Francon, who are both depicted as, like, kind of weird. It's hard to explain, but the main romance is basically centered around, like, a consensual rape scene, which, like quite explicitly, that's exactly what it is. There's really no other way. Do I bash this lady and her baby? Good. But yeah, I mean, and before I get into, like, the plot, in general, I would say the heroes are somewhat less interesting than the villains in these books. And it's always the heroes that people focus on. Like this whole... Yeah, that woman and her baby did just violate the NAP. And that's what Ayn Rand's all about. Ayn Rand is all about, you see a lady with a baby thing, you bash her with the wrench first and ask questions later. Oh my.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Oh, is this a plot point here? Is this important?
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning.
Do I kill them? Am I supposed to kill this child? Is that the... I think Shadow is probably a libertarian, I would guess. The ultimate life form. Why wouldn't he be? I mean, honestly, the heroes of the Fountainhead are rather Shadow the Hedgehog coded. You can, but I would prefer if you didn't. Okay, cool. I will not. Can I still get the Atom if I don't? Is it beneficial to me to kill them? Or would that be unhinged altruism to let them live? Because this isn't... Oh, man. This guy's... We've got a libertarian right here. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Okay. How do I... Can I get my wrench out, please? I want to bash this lock. There we go. How do I... There we go. Bash, bash, bash. Press P to save my game. Perfecto. Shadow is third position. Kind of miss debating if we... if we need a driver's license. Yeah, I mean, libertarians seem pretty down for the count right now. And I think a lot of Rand heads are like libertarians. I don't know. I thought it was a really good book. Like, it's well written. It clips along. It's interesting. Do I gotta shock this bitch? But I don't know how much I would want to, like... Wait, how do... Oh, yeah, plasmids. Like, draw policy positions from it exactly. Whoops. But I do think there's interesting stuff in it. But yeah, so Howard Rourke is basically a Shadow the Hedgehog ultimate life form architect. Who's sort of defining characteristics, and he's sort of like a super genius architect. It doesn't go into like great detail about what exactly he's doing, but it's sort of heavily implied. Well, no, it says. But from my understanding, like the sort of closest analog to what he's doing would be like Frank Lloyd Wright, or like this Swiss guy Le Corbusier. So it's like sort of modern stuff that's shocking to everyone. It makes quite a point about how like all the existing oh shit, I need my frickin' plasmid. All the existing all the existing architects are all kind of obsessed with replicating the forms of the past, right? So they're all into making like houses that look like the Parthenon and stuff like that. And Howard Rourke is making some sort of like reinforced concrete cube houses of the future. things like that. Oh, what's going on? Oh, nope, nope. It's not good. Am I in like a boss fight or something right now? It's like a machine. Oh, oh shit, oh shit. Oh man, there's so many of them.
All you're going to do isn't it?
All of them? Whew. Whew. Shadow with a trilby discussing the effects of CP for 200 pages. Kinda. Kinda, yeah. That's what this stream's all about. Shadow in a trilby debating the ethics of CP for 200 pages. Oh, okay, sorry. I get there's more of them. Fuck. We might have to switch to just watching some videos and stuff. I legit can't I can't talk and focus on this high level gameplay at the same time. Okay, we'll try again, and if not, we'll watch some videos. I do not. Well, Asmund doesn't play games. That's the secret. Yeah, I think if I keep playing this, I'm gonna go dark side mode. But yeah, I feel like that's the thing is you can't actually play games and talk about things. Oh my god. Using all his brain power and swinging a wrench. Okay, yeah. Yes, in theory, playing Biofoid is a clever backdrop to talking about Ayn Rand. True. Keyword theory. Because the aesthetic is good, and there is sort of a link to because like when did Bioshock come out? Like 2006, 2007. Just play gameplay. That's not a terrible idea. We're gonna see. Next time I die, I'm all out of health things. We'll probably just switch to videos. I have a few videos I wanted to watch. Oh man, gaming's too hard, guys.
Which one of the bitches sent to you? The KGB.
God, that's actually really smart. Yeah, fuck it. That's what we're doing. We're gonna watch a no commentary Bioshock thing, and you guys are all gonna make believe that it's me playing it. So give me a moment. Alright, let me just boot my game back up, get back to where I was. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Playing some Bioshock, doing some puzzles. How do I beat these puzzles, guys? Okay, I got my game booted up. I'm feeling good about playing it. That's much better. What was I talking about before? There was the Jon Stewart stuff. Oh, yeah. I was like trying to find yes, low frequency hurts. I was trying to find his video, but it was very hard to do. It doesn't seem like it's been archived. It sort of just blew away like dust in the wind. I don't actually recall where I was going with that. I think I just found it interesting because that's like a major facet of the book is people just kind of getting their opinions from elsewhere. But we'll go through the book and we'll go through the the characters, because like Howard Rourke, like I would say the heroes of this book are a total 30s goonette fantasy, like, you know, never compromise on anything, and it's just like I gotta build my weird like cube building that nobody's ever seen before, and if it's not like perfect to the like the cube house that I want it to be, I'm gonna blow it up with dynamite or whatever. And that I don't think is too realistic. I mean, I think if you take that too far, you just end up as a libertarian, you know. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to see that. So yeah, Howard Rourke's like this brilliant architect, right? He's like the smartest architect, but he's kind of a badass who doesn't give a fuck. And he gets kicked out of architecture school. And there's a friend, Peter Keating, who's like the sort of best boy at architecture school. And he's a very important character too, as sort of like a side villain. So he's like, you know, the top boy, gets his best grades, everything like that, but secretly, why am I stuck here? I'm just listening to something. And you know, Peter Keating is relatively well off. He lives with his mother. Howard Rourke is, I think, an orphan or something. It sort of goes into like, you know, he spends all his time where he's not doing architecture, like up on the girders of a skyscraper, like catching hot metal that gets thrown at him or something like that. But he, like, you know, helps Peter with all his assignments and everything. And Peter Keating is a very important character because he's like the kind of like the weakling, I guess, you know? Like, he's very successful, but he kind of just goes along. He does what people want him to do. And at least right off the bat, he gets a lot of success from that, whereas Howard deals with a lot of hardship, has a lot of obstacles put in his path. And this is kind of where I think the book is worthwhile. Like, I'm not saying you should go out and vote for libertarians, but I think on a psychological level, there's a lot to like in the book and a lot of like important lessons, and it gives a very astute read of like how ideas move through society and how like specifically like leftism moves through society. I don't think you can really organize a society around Howard Rourkean like mega men doing whatever the fuck they want, but you can like not be a Peter Keating, you know. You don't have to just let life wash over you. These videos I had. Yeah, I couldn't find is this the Robert Reich one? I could not find the Jon Stewart thing. Oh, it's that one. But I did find some other, like John Oliver has a hit piece. Robert Reich had one. I'm just trying to find that. Yes. So I'm just going to put this over top of my gameplay here. Watch a vid from everyone's favorite goblin, Robert Reich.
Donald Trump once said he identified with Ayn Rand's character, Howard Rourke, in The Fountainhead. An architect so upset that a housing project he designed didn't meet specifications, he had it dynamited.
He didn't have the housing project dynamited. He dynamited it himself.
Trump's circle were influenced by Rand. Atlas Shrugged was said to be the favorite book of Rex Tillerson, Trump's Secretary of State. Rand also had a major influence on Mike Pompeo, Trump's CIA chief. Trump's first nominee for Secretary of Labor, Andrew Puzder, said he spent much of his free time reading Rand. The Republican leader of the House of Representatives, Paul Ryan, required his staff to read Rand.
I grew up reading Ayn Rand. It inspired me so much that it's required reading in my office for all my interns and my staff.
Uber's founder and former CEO, Travis Kalanick, has described himself as a Rand follower. Before he was sacked, he applied many of her ideas to Uber's code of values, and even used the cover art for Rand's book, The Fountainhead, as his Twitter avatar. So who is Ayn Rand and why does she matter? Ayn Rand, best known for two highly popular novels, still widely read today. The Fountainhead, published in 1943, and Atlas Shrugged in 1957, didn't believe there was a common good. She wrote that...
Yes, Russ, this is the college humor guy's dad, Robert Reich. It's hard to pick up on camera, but he is 3'8". You're off to bed. Take care, buddy. Have a good night, bud. Yeah, at some point I want to do a deep dive on college humor. I feel like there's a deep well of... No, Goblin Slayer. No. Cut that out. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, good save. But yeah, I feel like there's a deep well of evil within college humor that's probably worth exploring at some point. And I was genuinely shocked when you dropped the jump scare reveal that Robert Reich's son owns College Humor. But again, this is just very one small, in his case, quite literally one small voice of a little 4'8", a little 3'7" man. Decades later,
Selfishness is
just telling you that it's bad, telling you that you don't need to look at yourself because it's just bad.
When Rand offered these ideas, they seemed quaint, if not far-fetched. Anyone...
We don't need to watch the rest of that. We'll get back to my gameplay here. But yeah, so yeah, Howard Rourke and Peter Keating are like two key characters. Peter Keating gets a job at this like illustrious architecture firm, because he's like a schmoozer, right? He's like, you know, the best little boy, and schmoozes his way in with Guy Francon, who runs like this, you know, well-established architecture firm that, yes, only one Reich. Yeah, we don't need them. At some point, I'll need to do some research, but I think College Humor could be an interesting. Oh, look, another Big Daddy, and what are the little girls called? Little Sisters. The Big Sisters were scared. Are there Big Sisters too? But yeah, Keating gets a job at the the big architecture firm. Howard Rourke goes and works for some kind of like washed up has-been guy who was a sort of cutting edge architect once upon a time. But now is kind of fallen on hard times. You know, he works, but it's... Where am I going with this?
I can hear them twice. They're sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. If only you could get your...
Oh, what's up, Gaines? Got long. Was the accountant too good? I just lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? But yeah, Peter Keating's like the weasel, the spineless guy, the bug. He's like a proto-bug man. And Howard Rourke is like the, guy slapping female gooner Ayn Rand in the face. And she likes it. Okay, I kind of lost my train of thought here. Let's check out Le Corbusier. this guy was apparently kind of like the real Howard Rourke. I thought this video was kind of interesting.
If the idea of being a modern person and leading a modern life still has an exciting ring to it, it's at least in part down to the influence of an extraordinary Swiss architect, Le Corbusier, who in the first half of the 20th century wrote books, put up buildings, and designed bits of furniture that all conveyed the excitement, sleekness, and glamour of the modern technological world. Le Corbusier began his career by attacking the architecture of the Victorian age and contrasting it with what he saw as the beauty and intelligence of modern engineering. Our engineers are healthy and virile, active and useful, balanced and happy in their work, he exclaimed in his famous polemical book Towards a New Architecture, written in 1923. Meanwhile, Le Corbusier added, our architects are disillusioned and unemployed, boastful or peevish. This is because there will soon be nothing for them to do. We no longer have the money to erect historical souvenirs. At the same time, everyone needs to wash. Our engineers provide for these things, and they will be our builders. Le Corbusier recommended that the houses of the future be ascetic and clean, disciplined and frugal. His hatred of any kind of decoration extended to a pity of the British royal family and the ornate golden carriage in which they travelled to open Parliament in every year. He suggested that they
Ben Autism. The Autismo 2. Yeah, the first one was pretty decent. Ben Affleck as an autistic gun guy is pretty cool. But yeah, this guy's just going to show any of his houses. Because, yeah, I don't know if it was this video, but I guess this Le Corbusier guy was like a no decoration, super functional architecture guy. It seems like both him and Frank Lloyd Wright had somewhat communistic tendencies. And I guess Le Corbusier's big lasting legacy was he wanted to build like giant housing projects that would hold like 50,000 people like they have in China. And his goal was to do that in Paris. So, I mean, another guy who might have been cool on his own, but I don't know how much his legacy was worth. I don't really know anything about architecture. Edmonton is not like notable for its architecture. Once upon a time, we had quite nice like brick buildings, but in the 70s, we knocked all of those down and replaced them with like hideous drab like concrete buildings. Yes, but yeah, Le Corbusier wanted to build like the mega city buildings from Dread. But yeah, I don't know a ton about architecture, but I do think it's like important and something I would like to become more red-pilled and noided on is I kind of believe, with no real knowledge on the matter, that a lot of like modern architecture is sort of designed to like crush the human spirit, you know? Some of the Le Corbusier buildings, I wonder if I can find one that has like just more of his actual shit. I'll get one.
This is Valdemar, art critic.
Some guy
At the age of
talking.
11, in an attempt.
Just mute this shit. Yeah, and I was watching some videos of like Frank Lloyd Wright houses, and then like my YouTube algo has all these like modern architecture videos popping up, and some of them are like kind of cool, but it's also like, is that actually like comfortable to live in? You should pivot into photographer guy. Just take pics of architecture till you find some talent walking around, then con her into letting you take cheesecakes of her, and then you're in. Whoa, true. Yeah, I mean, oh, that's a kind of cool building there, I guess. I mean, that's the Howard Rourke way. Is you find a Dominique Francois style woman while you're working in a granite quarry, and you kind of like angrily stare at each other for a couple days, and then you just sort of sneak into her house and rape her, but she's cool with it. That is genuinely the Howard Rourke seduction technique.
I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong. That was...
Obama was 16 years ago. Damn. What is this?
An intruder. He's ugly.
Does that look nice? Is that nice? I'll play some more Bioshock here. But yeah, okay, back to the Fountainhead. We'll see what more there is to say here. So basically, Howard Rourke has bold and innovative ideas that he refuses to compromise on, whereas Peter Keating is like nothing but compromise. He'll kind of do whatever. He doesn't have like a strong spirit of his own. So like, you know, if building a house that looks like the Parthenon's in style, or building like a Renaissance house, like whatever, he'll do whatever. Whereas Howard Rourke will only make like Howard Rourke buildings, which are some sort of super sleek modern cube house or whatever, which I guess is better. But Peter Keating gets all the outside support, right? So he gets the big job at the fancy firm, and perhaps most importantly, he gets Ellsworth Toohey on his side. And Ellsworth Toohey is the guy who's like also presented as a sort of like Ubermenschian figure, but just like coming from the other side. And he's like the head leftist guy. He's the big tastemaker. He's the one small voice. And he's all like, you know, you can't do anything for yourself. Like, you have to be like totally selfless and da-da-da-da-da. And like he forms all these clubs. So he's got like the architecture club and like the book club. He exclusively designs houses shaped like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah. I will not compromise on this. It will look like Pee-wee's Playhouse. But yeah, it becomes a bigger thing later on that he's kind of the tastemaker in like architecture and books and like theater, and I think movies were around. Movies don't really get mentioned, though I think they'd be around in the 30s, but he's always sort of promoting these like total mediocrities into like all of the like arts and culture and like, you know, these things that affect the oh my yeah things that sort of like affect the spirits of men. He's always infesting all of them with his like mediocre little followers. And that's what the speech at the beginning, which is the How to Rule Souls speech. That's sort of where at the end he like lays out his whole plan. We don't have to go through the whole plot. But that's kind of what it's all about is, you know, you make it so like everything is shit, and that people are like incapable of having taste, and then you can like control them, I guess, is sort of the theory that he lays out. What else is worth talking about in the Fountainhead? Yeah, basically, long story short, Howard wins. He builds the housing project. They tweak his giant Mickey Mouse Club housing project ever so slightly, so he blows it up with dynamite. He goes to court and gets off. And all the society people, the people who like get their opinions downloaded from elsewhere from One Small Voice, they don't like his stuff, but there's enough like hard ass industrialists who want to live in a fucking cube house, and they buy his houses, and victory is assured. Well, not actually, but it takes a while, but he eventually gets to build his skyscraper.
But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will
What was
die.
the other one I had here?
So you see, it's not like killing Tenenbaum said. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
But yeah, I guess he was doing like this kind of shit.
3836 North 36th Street in
These
Phoenix,
like
Arizona.
space age houses.
House, which was Frank Lloyd Wright's final design. This home is a piece of architecture and art, commissioned by Norman and Amy Likes in 1958. This house is known as the Circular Sun House. It's built on 1 1/3 acres of land on a mountain, and it has views from every window. Up the hill, we have a hiking trail to the Phoenix Mountain Preserve with 8 miles of mountain. This home is 3,100 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. We have an office on top of the house, a den or media room, a crescent-shaped pool with mother-of-pearl tile, and a library just off the main living room. It's currently on the market for $7.95 million, and today we have the rare opportunity.
You pay $8 million for this house?
Frank Lloyd Wright was thought to have coined the phrase carport. He was not a fan of garages, as he felt it was a place for people to accumulate clutter. The entry to the property features a private gate to a long circular driveway, a 2-car carport, and a storage shed, formerly used as a tool shed. We also have a circular entry to the house. Once inside the front door, we enter into the foyer. We have built-in cabinetry, recessed lighting, and a skylight. This custom cabinetry is a beautiful piece of art in its own, with the original wood and a glass showcase for art or other items. In 1994, the home was completely renovated.
Because, like, does this look comfortable? That's what struck me as looking at a bunch of these Frank Lloyd Wright houses. Is like, they just don't look comfortable. Yeah, rejected Star Wars set. That's a decent description of it.
For example, it connects you right to the... It really connects you to the architecture.
Is that couch...
On the outside, comfortable, very...
You gonna watch TV on that couch? What the fuck you do in this house?
When you first walk in, the entrance feels very dark and enclosed. Wright likes to use compression and release, guiding you toward the main spaces of the house. You can notice...
Does she show all of her house with... Yeah. People being murdered in Rapture. Is that loud for you guys?
We have this 12-seater dining room.
But see, like, would you actually want to, like, live here? Like, this house is probably, like, $15 million or something.
This is the first time this furniture has ever been made.
Where are you going to game here?
4 exposures where light can come through all day. The Ennis house was one of the first homes to start using these corner windows. The glass meets at the corner to make the joint completely disappear. This is very difficult to do today, so you can imagine how difficult it was to do in the 20s. These views from this corner window connect you all the way to downtown LA. So now we're going to go down into the living room, connected so beautifully right off the dining room. So when you sit down in this living room, it's the perfect room to entertain. It's really comfortable, very...
Yeah, I think this was the one I was watching the other day. And it's some, like... yeah, no basement, no goon station, no Ethernet port.
With the objective of making them out.
Because yeah, and this one was. Yeah, that yeah, they're kind of like cool in a sense, but like this one
is peculiar.
Is like so.
a longtime personal favorite of mine. These were first designed at Frank Lloyd Wright's studio. They're called...
Where am I supposed to put all my shit? It's just got these like Jetsons ass chairs everywhere. And yeah, it's sort of cool as like a museum piece, I guess, but I feel like I would rather just have a, normal ass house with a gaming computer.
These tables are red oak and they're original to the house. They have part of the geometry of each room built into the table. Next, we have a classic floor lamp from Taliesin. This was purchased by a prior owner. It's been here for at least 25 years. It's present in very many of the homes in our community.
But like one of the Frank Lloyd Wright videos I was watching yesterday, it was talking about how his houses are all sort of like designed to psychologically make you like not want to spend time inside the house and rather go and talk to people and go and like engage with your community. And it's like, fuck that, man. I want a house where I can go in where I don't have to talk to people. Don't want some bullshit intentionally uncomfortable house that makes you go and like sit on a park bench and talk to like homeless people. Like, it's just fantasy land shit. But yeah, is there anything more to say about The Fountainhead? I think I probably said all I have to say. That it's quite good. If I was like a headmaster, it would be a good book to read when you're in like high school. To get ahead of some of the social dynamics that are very prevalent today, You can see it everywhere, right? Like the madness of crowds, people just sort of saying whatever everyone else is saying to gain like the credibility of the group. Oh, Myron, thank you. I did want to talk about that because this year there were actually not one but two movies that were very directly inspired by The Fountainhead, but like specifically tried to distort its like chief message. But there was Megalopolis, which was just really bad, just totally dreadful, and The Brutalist, which were both like after reading the book, like pretty explicitly like based on The Fountainhead, but I think intentionally invert its message to be kind of the opposite of what it was in the book. 'Cause yeah, like Megalopolis, I really wanted to like. I mean, I really like Francis Ford Coppola's 70s movies. And apparently is one he wanted to make like after Apocalypse Now. Yeah, okay, that's true, Fats. But that's the risk of many things, because I will say, like, I read the book and I very much enjoyed it. Just on the level of like it's a book to read and it's entertaining and you want to see what's on the next page. Like I clocked through it like pretty quickly. I think it's a good book, but it is an info hazard in that you can definitely you read Ayn Rand when you're a teen, you fail the int check, and then 20 years later you're posting like under the Libertarian Party of Louisiana Twitter thing that like a well-armed populace is harder to detransition, or you're talking about how people should be allowed to like sell their kids or whatever. Like it's a risk. You don't want to end up a libertarian. But I do think it's a good book that is right on the money on certain things about the way, like, people operate in groups and the way, like, people get their opinions from other people. And that apparently the original name of the book, it was going to be called Secondhand Lives, which is more a reference to, like, the Fountainhead is sort of more a reference to the heroes of the book, whereas Secondhand Lives is more of a reference to the like the villains. And I think that is kind of accurate, and I see it, even in myself, and I would guess in everybody else. When you hear somebody say, like, an opinion on something, it's really easy to just kind of be like, yeah, well, that's what I think too. And that might just be kind of natural, but I think it's something that's not, that it's good to be aware of, that's often how it works, that people, like, receive their opinions from elsewhere and just sort of download it into themselves, and it's like, well, that's what I think too. Which was sort of the point of the whole John Leibowitz tangent before, is that I myself had, like, downloaded that opinion. But yeah, you don't want to get too deep into it. You don't want to be going to, like, objectivist meetings and talking about talking about selling your kids for parts or whatever. Like, like with all things, you want to have some, like, moderation in things, but I do think it's worth thinking about how people get their opinions. Trying to debate colleges. Yeah, you don't want to be getting into debate. You don't want to be debating college kids, which could definitely be a risk. But back to the movies, which were both quite bad. Did people see Megalopolis and or The Brutalist? Because, yeah, I went into Megalopolis really, really wanting to like it, but it was just awful. And I saw some people trying to say that it was, like, good, but it had this very strong, like sort of Make-A-Wish element of, like, people just wanted this old guy to have a good movie, but it was just a disaster. And it's like, you should take the critical part of Ayn Rand's philosophy and maybe throw away some for more sociopathic leanings. Yeah, that's a good point, Fats. I think there's stuff that's worth it in there, but I watched a couple, or like parts of a couple interviews with her, and there's definitely a lot that you should toss out, because she's definitely, like, a strident kind of sociopathic old Russian lady. Who, if you did take her, if you, like, took her philosophy and, like, took it all the way and ordered society around, like, it would kind of be, there's, like, 8 guys who run everything and everyone else toils in coal mines and gets, like, whipped all the time. It's pretty harsh. I think my understanding is she was from sort of like a well-off family in, like, pre-Soviet Russia who had all of their stuff, like, nationalized. So she had, like, a real seething contempt for the masses. But I do think if you can, like, extract some of her more sociopathic tendencies, I do think there's interesting stuff, at least in The Fountainhead. I'll probably read Atlas Shrugged at some point. But yeah, Megalopolis was crazy bad. Just, like, on a technical level, like, it just looked horrendous. And it had this whole thing about, like, how Adam Driver had discovered some, like, new material that was made out of, like, CGI glowing, like, yellow mushrooms or something. I wonder if I can find a picture of its end screen. Its end screen was crazy.
the fisheries. Just remember, sonny friend, I smell an ounce of Fontaine on you, and I'll have you...
I don't know if I can find it. It had this, like, text box that pulled up that was sort of like this, like, one race, the human race thing. Let me see here. Facebook. Yeah, this was like the final screen of Megalopolis. I pledge allegiance to our human family and to all the species that we protect, one earth indivisible, with long life, education, and justice for all. Okay, that maybe wasn't as crazy as I remembered, but that is really an inversion of the the Fountainhead shit of I pledge allegiance to our human family. Yes, it's gay. It's gay. But yeah, it was just like straight up bad, and just like on a technical level it was really bad. It like looked like shit. The Brutalist, which was also, I'm maybe gonna turn off, I'm just gonna pause my game back here, which was also quite bad. Was like good for the first half, and then spoilers, it has Adrian Brody as in his classic role as like a sweaty Holocaust survivor. He's like a Holocaust survivor, like heroin addict. Yeah, Adrian Nosey, true, real. He's like an architect, but then in the his classic role, Jew. Yeah, but it has him as like a really high functioning Holocaust surviving architect guy. And like honestly, the first half is okay. It's unbelievably long. It's almost 4 hours long. And then in the second half, it's like he's working with Guy Pearce, who's sort of the evil billionaire, which is also an inversion of the Fountainhead, because in the Fountainhead, well, at least like one billionaire, the guy he mainly works for, is like kind of evil, but he's like good, Howard Rourke, Ayn Rand, libertarian, good kind of guy. But in The Brutalist, in the latter half, Guy Pearce just like rapes Adrian Brody in like a marble quarry in Italy. They're having some drinks, and he kind of out of nowhere just like rapes him in the tunnels of a mine. It's like the first half is honestly okay. It's like Adrian Brody, he's in the movie, so obviously he's a Holocaust survivor. He comes to America, he's trying to, find architecture work, and he's working with his cousin, like Borat or whatever. Yeah, you can see it if you want, Queeg. But yeah, in the latter half, they go to a marble quarry in Italy that's run by like anarchists, like cool anarchists, man. And like after they harvest a big cube of marble, the anarchists have a ooh, we are anarchists, so after we harvest the marble, we get together and we drink. And they're having a party like in a marble mine, and Adrian Brody just like passes out somewhere, and then Guy Pearce just kind of out of nowhere just like rapes him, and then doesn't say anything the next day. Yeah, survived the Holocaust but succumbs to the Homocaust. Many such cases. Oh, what's up, Twinton? How was Bioshock? I wasn't really able to game and talk at the same time, so now we're watching Architectural Digest videos on mute. I might play Bioshock some on my own time. I remember it being pretty good. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things like that. And Bioshock is kind of in the same vein, where it's like directly inspired by Ayn Rand, but and she does bring this on herself a bit. I mean, who was Fats mentioned her sociopathic leanings, which are like there for sure. But I think there's a lot of stuff where they're sort of directly inspired by her, but they have this sort of one small voice desire that, like, if they're going to be inspired by her, it has to be, like, to directly shit on her. And, like, Bioshock is kind of in that vein, too, because, like, the whole premise of it is that, like, you know, this is the Randian society off the rails, which it probably would be, to be fair. I don't think you want to extract, like, political policies out of it. I think it's more useful on a personal level, that, like, it's good to, you know, stick to your guns to some extent and don't feel, like, totally compelled to be part of the herd. But yeah, the Brutalist, it's sort of funny conceptually that he got raped in the thing. That is 3 hours into the movie, and it's about 3.5 hours, and it ends with his it's actually got a lot of shit I didn't like. He's got his wife and his niece, like, after he sort of established himself, come over from where's he from? He's from one of those, like, bullshit Central European countries, like Hungary. I think it's Hungary. And they come over, and his wife is in, like, a wheelchair, and his niece, it's his niece, has, like, hysterical muteness. Like, she can't talk because she's so traumatized from the Holocaust, which, just in general, I don't love when, like, I don't think that being mute is, like, a thing that is real. Maybe I'm wrong in that. I feel like sometimes movies like to have somebody who becomes, like, mute from trauma, but at least in my experience, that's not, like, a real thing that happens. But yeah, his niece is, like, mute, and I think she might get, I don't actually recall if she gets raped, but I think she gets, like, almost raped. But yeah, and so, like, the big finale is his wheelchair-ridden wife, like, shows up to... It had a lot of rape, yes. There's a lot of rape in this stream, too. I guess that's also a thing from The Fountainhead. Though the context is a little different. 3.5 hours of pure rape. But yeah, the big dramatic climax is Adrian Brody's wheelchair-bound wife, like, shows up at Guy Pearce, the evil billionaire's house, and, like, gets out of her wheelchair and sort of, I forget if she, like, lurches slowly or, like, literally drags herself on the floor. But yeah, she, like, very, like, slowly, with her wheelchair crippled legs, like, walks up to him at a dinner party and it's like, "You are a rapist. You have raped my husband." And then Guy Pearce gets all upset and runs out into the woods and disappears. And it's really not that good. But yeah, I think that is probably about all I have to say about that. We'll see. I think next time we'll get back to some true crime. See if there's some investigations that need to be done. Maybe open a new case. I think the Brian Jokerberger one is pretty tapped out at this point. Yeah, I think that's that. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we do next time. All right, guys. Yeah, I think that's going to be all from me. Just play Bioshock now. It's actually not a bad idea. I'm going to do some Bioshock. Play Rayman. Sure. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll play some Bioshock for a little bit here. You can play Rayman 2. Isn't Rayman like straight up for babies? I guess that's like our Sonic Wednesday thing is playing baby games, and I get filtered and angry at them. Old school Rayman rules, not Rayman 2. Rayman 2 is based. I mean, I haven't done it yet. I was gonna get that Duck Station thing and try and get Ape Escape going. Rayman 2. What would where would one play Rayman 2? So I'm just gonna reboot it. I want to play on my controller. I can send you the file, but like what Rayman as a franchise is more challenging and cool than you think. Okay, cool. I feel like I played. It's a Dreamcast game. Okay, N64. What? What emulator can that one that I have, the Dolphin? Can that do that? What is that one emulating? Because I think at this point I have Dolphin emulator, and I have Dolphin is GameCube, Wii, and then I have one that's like a Sega one. I think it was like Fusion or something like that. Am I gonna have to get a different emulator for every? Oh, it was a PC game. Okay, can I get it on Steam? Retro Arc. Fusion is, yeah, fuck. I'm gonna end up with like so many. So many emulators. Maybe just get EmuDeck. I don't know what any of these things are. Retro Arch, EmuDeck. I buy games on Steam. Okay, fuck. Controller doesn't work. Okay, mouse and keyboard it is. EmuDeck will handle everything, I think. Oh, okay. That would be cool, because I feel like at this point I'm ending up with like a new emulator for each game we play. Which, I mean, they don't take up a ton of space, but it's kind of annoying. I have the exe file from the CD game. Okay. Because I feel like at one point I did play a Rayman game. I don't know if it was like a mainline one or what, but it was a little bit baby-coded. But it might have been like Rayman versus like Wabbits or something like that. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Rayman Rabbids. Not based. Raving Rabbits. Okay. Okay, so that's not what a normal Rayman is. So yeah, I played it at some friend's house, and it seemed a little bit for like 5-year-olds. Which, I mean, I feel like that's kind of becoming our thing on Sonic Wednesday, is me being bad at playing games for small children, but the Rabbids. No, it wasn't the XCOM one, I don't think. I think somebody said like a party game. That sounds much more like what it was, like sort of a Mario Party thing. Oh yeah, let's go. I'll look into Rayman. Rabbids was specifically made to cater toward gay trans children. Oh, okay. So normal Rayman is based, but not Rabbids. Oh, is it way too loud when I don't speak? Sure. Here, I'll turn it way down. Here, it should be significantly quieter when I don't talk now. Rabbids came with the Wiimote estrogen injector attached. Okay. Well, that's good, cause yeah, that was my one Rayman experience, and I kind of assumed that's what they all were like. And it was very Wiimote estrogen injector coded. But I don't know. I kind of want to do. I kind of want to do Ape Escape. Have you tried Gex? Ooh, Gex sounds cool. Elon's daughter is literally streaming. Oh, no way. Rayman versus Rabbids? One like 3.4 mil. Hands-free Gex. Sorry, what do I have to do here? Okay, is this just some like loading screen thing? Oh, okay, that's not good. So sorry, Elon's beautiful angel daughter is literally streaming Rayman Rabbids right now? That's crazy. But yeah, I kind of want to do Ape Escape next, but we'll see if I get around to setting up the emulator. Nice. An achievement. Achievo. Nice. Can I like use this? Or? Well, if not Ape Escape, then what? I mean, there are like 85 other Sonic games we could do. I think Crash Bandicoot would be good. Brave Fencer Musashi. Or like maybe like I could see like point and click adventure games being fun too. But some baby game that's gonna filter me is probably gonna be where do I go here? Where's my little arrow that tells me where to go? Some baby game that's gonna filter me is probably gonna be ideal. Hacked bots are friendly. Oh, this is that pipe thing. Gape Escape. And it's a game about living with a blown out prolapse. Yeah. Oh, shit. What do I do here? Easy. Easy. You can get filtered by baby games, Hugh. You must rise above. Yeah. Rayman has been released on every console from the N64 to PS3. Rayman 2, first try. This is like one of those mobile games meant to test your IQ. Well, I did it easy. I easy hacked that guy. No problemo. Oh, whoops. That was my robot.
Typical behavior for someone.
Who's shooting at me right now? What do you do with your dollars? Yeah, I feel like as far as hacking mini games go, that pipe thing is fine. It's pretty good. I don't know. Using money in the vending machines. Ooh. Machine gun. That's cool. I prefer this one. I never played Bioshock 2. I played this one when it came out. I don't think I ever finished it. And then I played Bioshock Infinite, which I also did not finish. But it seemed okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I probably don't need to actually wander around doing that all the time.
Like the sound of that. Someone get them!
Run in this? Nope, won't do it. Find an Eve hypo. Oh, am I out of Eve? That's not good. Above all, do no harm. Okay.
All them machines will short out right across if you hit them with electrical.
Where? Oh, that's a robot. Hack. Cool. shoot my thing. Shoot my thing. Oh, I'm out of... that's not good. Alright, I need some dang supplies here.
I was at German prison camp, only 16 years old when I realized I have love for science. German doctor, he makes experiments. Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him of this error, and this makes him angry. But then he asks, how can a child know such a thing? I tell him sometimes.
But yeah, whatever that Sonic game is that has dating looks cool too.
Why tell me? Well, I said if you are going to do such things, at least you should.
Where you can date Maria as Shadow. Oh, right. These are all those audio logs.
He's colder than a witch's tip. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then ratchet leaks. Now, I realise...
Yeah, I think is there a Sonic game where you can date? I'm not sure if it's an official Sega one or some aftermarket thing, but I feel like that would be fun.
He's got you a thank.
But there are like an infinite number of Sonic games, so I feel like we can always do more Sonic, but aesthetics are a moral imperative, okay?
Is there some law that I'm not finished?
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter. I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here.
I'm out of ammo. Shit.
And toss it right back in his gob. Or anything else that might be standing.
Okay, so I got no ammo. No, not much Eve. Oh, Eve hyper. Did I spend all my money? Shit, okay.
Every day there's less and less. You know the problem's not in your hair, it's in your jeans.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some real high-level wrench gameplay here, I think. It was a wrench sponge. Okay. That was the most demonic burp I've ever heard. I don't think that's true. What do I do here? What's the move on this thing? Uh-oh. You need to come back with pyrokinesis. Oh, okay. Where, okay. So I guess that's all there is to do down here. Ooh. Health loss, but Eve gained from smoking. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So somewhere around here I need to find telekinesis. Or pyrokinesis. Oop. Robot. Oh, wait, that's not the one I want. What's up, Brian? Yeah, doing some base shock. Okay, where do I need to go now? So my arrow is just pointing me towards that ice block, I think. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, Eternal Flame. So is this where I'm going to get pyrokinesis? Fucking to get the pistol. Around. Oops. Oh, shit, I don't have anything. Fuck. Okay. 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 I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm cool. Hugh, what's Asmund playing these days?
Wallet a little light? At Surgical Savings, we'll happily work out an affordable...
Okay, now I need to find my way back. Yeah, does Asmund even play games, or do I need to start doing... what's Asmund? Is Asmund on talking about like Iran or something? What's he doing? I heard he's gonna play Zelda games on Switch. Well, I don't want to buy a Switch. I was literally thinking if I could come up with... My idea was to do like a sort of, like why WoW. Is this where I was before? Where was I before? God, I get so lost in games. My idea was to do some sort of like why WoW isn't good anymore video, and then post it on his... Post it on his Reddit and try and game the system and get him to watch... Fuck. Get him to try and watch that. I think 100 of those get posted on a day. Like, what do you guys think is the optimal content to try and bait an Asmund watch? Because yeah, there is probably a lot of that. Okay, does this guy's health go down each time? There's some bullets. I'm late for specifically Room cleaning tutorial. I don't think Asmongold's going to watch a room cleaning tutorial.
When Picasso became bored.
But yeah, it could be we're late on the why wow is bad thing. But like, what's the average video that Asmongold watches?
I've spent my entire surgical career creating.
Like, is it too late to do a more generalized, like, how wokeness ruined video games thing? Does it need to be... Oh, what? So do you need to do some, like, moderate center-right political takes? Oh man, I wish I had a... Do I have a gun? I do. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. Fuck. Alright, this isn't going good, guys. This is not going good at all. But that's what I need to do. I need to figure out whatever the best Asmon bait is. But there's probably like, there's probably like 1,000 other people trying to do that, which is what makes it tough. But it has to be about a specific new game. True. But do people get tired of hearing the same take over and over again, or is that what people are after? Where are all these gunshots coming from? But yeah, an Asmond react would be huge. Anyone can come up with a biopic essay on Dagoth Ur at any time for the 100th time, and it will get view. Wait, who's? I don't know who Dagoth Ur is. I need to watch a biopic essay on that. Defend a woke video game and mention Asmongold by name. Defend a woke video game. That's a bold and innovative strategy. Defend a woke game. That's crazy. Morrowind villain. I've never played an Elder Scrolls game. I feel like I've already shot my gamer credibility enough that I can admit that. But yeah, I guess whatever the new what's a big woke game coming out? Where am I going? I was here already. Like, pyrokinesis has to be in here somewhere, hey? Every game coming out. Yeah. The last really... Yeah, because there was Dragon Age and there was, like, Concord and stuff.
Parasite wanders the halls. We rebuild our city in the dark.
Oh, cool.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
I guess part of the problem is I don't really want to like play those games, but you could probably do what are you guys doing? Go away. You could probably do a sight unseen review of some of those. If you sincerely want to do video... Well, the thing is, I don't really want to sincerely do video game essays. I just want Senpai Asmund to notice me. So I could. I just that probably would do decent numbers. People love hearing people talk about video games. Is that gonna go on fire at some point here? Yeah, honestly, my big goal now is I think we need to upgrade our thumbnails. I keep meaning to do it, but I think we just got to lean into the Mr. Beast shit, get a bunch of like decent photographs of us like soy facing, and just like drop those onto thumbnails. The Sonic thumbnails were good. I really liked that. Oh shit. The one that you did, Myron, with the Chrome Boy but Sonicified was very good. But I feel like that could be an improvement to make. Where's that ice thing? Is just getting some better thumbnails. Where's that ice block? I feel like it was on this side. Oh, it was downstairs, I think. What's going on? Yeah, I mean, I do feel like it would be worth a shot. Making a video game essay specifically to try and bait Asmongold. I mean, I'd want it to be like good on its own too. I don't really know what game to do it on. Maybe on Sonic. But I don't know if Asmon's really into Sonic, but that's one I feel like we could probably do and have it be like funny. And we got a secret project we're working on too that wait, where the fuck am I? The dental clinic? That might be able to get some algo play. Oh, what? Did it just take mercy on me and teleport me to wherever the fuck I needed to go?
The stars.
Yeah, Asmund doesn't really do dogs like that. I feel like Electro Bolt is more useful than considering.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's something to think about. We got our other little project going that should, in theory, have some like possible reach, but we'll see. But yeah, Operation. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Operation Asmon's Inc. is still a go. Because he probably does like almost as much news now. I guess the other thing he does a lot of is like streamer drama slop, right? So that oh fuck, that's pretty scary. So maybe getting into streamer drama is the move. Oh, wait, how do I change my fucking... I want my shock thing back.
Any more trouble?
Could be a drama watch channel as well. He's the gamer Tucker Carlson now, essentially. Yeah, pretty much. Oh. Wait, where am I? Okay, how do I switch my plasmids? Surely there's an easier way to do it than that. But the thing is, too, I want to, like... I would prefer to make stuff that I like, you know? So I feel like there's a delicate balance of trying to get into the algorithm versus, like, making shit that's, like, decent. And... like, streamer drama, I'm sure would, like, do decently, maybe. But would it really be worth it? Yeah, so over F. Oh, F1? Oh, thank you. Do a 5-hour review on the Fountainhead with Subway Surfers on the side. Focus on the games y'all like. Yeah. I mean, I would like it if just the fucking podcast did numbers. Because I think it's pretty good. I'm, like, overall, you know, pretty happy with the quality of it, you know? Oh, shit, I gotta get my plasmids ready. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, man.
Help me find this patient nurse.
Well, that's the thing, Fats, is like there would have to be an angle to do it where it was like relatively funny, you know? Like when we did the one like Asmongold update bit on the episode, like that clip did, you know, for us pretty good numbers, and I think it was fine. But it's like, would we want to rebalance the whole show around that? Like, no. Like, I think the podcast is kind of what it's gonna be for the most part. Do I need to be in here right now? Where? Oh, my telekinesis plasmid. Right. Okay, that's right. Where are the grenades coming from? I thought he was up there. So, like, the show probably is, like, it is what it's going to be. I don't think there's going to be a dramatic... Where's the guy throwing the grenades? Shift on that. It's just sort of making some auxiliary... Yes, DSP gameplay. Thank you. Thank you, Queek. Yo, where's the guy throwing grenades at me, though? It's just making some auxiliary stuff that's gonna get some eyes.
Hide!
Oh. There we go. DSP could never pull that shit. Shorten the clips. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
Ruin everything. Get him. Have your heartbeats tear him to bits.
Well, you won't get any better that way.
Oh wait, where's my fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Where's my electrical shit? And yeah, we got something cool that we're working on. It's gonna be a minute till it comes out, but it'll be good when it does. Yeah, and we have we got something like new and special that we're working on, and I think we got a pretty good idea for episode 300 too that we're looking a little bit ahead on, but it'll be cool too. But yeah, short clips is a good idea. Again, I often like getting like a sort of full bit in, you know, but to some extent you do gotta play the game. What man, this game's too fucking hard, guys. Fuck. The praise for Watto. Oh, is that a turret shooting me? Can I hack this guy? Can I hack him? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. More milk chugging content, yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and hit up some guests too. I got a few ideas who might be good. Aesthetic ideals.
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still. I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong. That was too fat. This one too tall. This one too symmetrical. And now, what's this, guys? An intruder. He's ugly.
Well, the guests aren't for the quality of oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, the guests aren't for the quality of the show. It's just oh, fuck me. Fuck. Yeah, no, the guests aren't for the quality of the show. They're exclusively for like marketing.
At Surgical Savings, we'll happily work out an affordable payment plan for any.
I forgot about that. Fuck. Occasionally it's nice to have, you know. Like tomorrow, Nick McQuick will be joining us, and we'll do the fish tank episode, and then something else. Just another one. Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me. I'm out of plasmids? Oh, that's not good. Where's my shotgun? I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Dick coming on. We'll see, hopefully. Also, personal gripe release clips after the episode. The pod is a high point of the week. The clip is from the future free episode, not the Patreon. Okay, that's doable. I mean, I just find that the clips, when I put them out after the full episode, tend to not do great. But, I mean, we haven't really been catching a lot of wind in the algo recently, so I'm not opposed to switching that up a bit. I can put the full... So what would that be for scheduling? Because I want to give people on the Patreon... Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it if it's bothering people. So I guess it's not a huge deal because the Patreon people would still get like the uncensored version, and maybe that'd be enough of a bonus. So I kind of want to give people on Patreon like stuff early, you know? So what have I been doing now? I've been doing the Patreon episode comes out on Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die to this thing. Shit. But yeah, I'll think about it. Like, I don't particularly like putting out multiples of content, but you know, there's got to be a better way to get by this thing, eh? And yeah, I hope people will bear with us putting out like like multiples of content. Sometimes I just try just because it seems like, you know, maybe this is something that's going to hit some algo juice. But I would recommend, if you like the show, just like listen to the full episodes. And, you know, if you come across a clip, dropping a like on it would be much appreciated. Could you label the Patreon exclusives on Patreon? Yeah, I could. I mean, as it stands right now, it's just odd numbers are Patreon exclusive and even numbers are free. But yeah, I could label them for sure. But yeah, I could, I guess, release the free episode and the Patreon episode at the same time on Thursday and do the clip on Friday. I'll see. I've been thinking about shifting up the release schedule, so I'll see. Which one am I looking for? Ooh. Up. Fuck, where am I? Oh, there you are. Zap. Oh, I'm out. Fuck. Shit. There we go.
Look at you, idiot!
Oh, let's go. Huge W. True. So true. Is there any good shit? Drop the numbering. Dropping the formal numbering of the podcast and just putting the number of the episode in the thumbnail. You think so? That's doable. I feel like a lot of don't all the big dogs like Lex and Joe Rogan put the number in the title? I definitely think the oh, this isn't good. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Oh, and that thing. Can I hack that thing? They can because they're the top dogs. True. But like, would that be a factor, you think?
Sounds like another tunnel collapse.
Oh, I'm all into that.
The world's fastest growing pilot joke.
Oh, what the... Dooming the discovery if it's linked to low view videos in a chronicled list. Okay. I need to go to like Mr. Beast Academy or whatever. Figure all this shit out. Oh, what the...
Here's your chance to get some Adam.
Oh, is this my big moral choice here? That I have to kill the little girl or not? Could be. There's a reason why long-running game series tend to drop their numbers. Huh, okay. Maybe I'll try that out. I don't know. Hustlers U, yeah. I knew how much is a subscription to Hustlers University?
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, Elaine. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt them.
I should clip some Indian bits and then render some freaky Indian people with AI. Maybe. There's a number of things we could, yeah, fuck. I wonder, that's probably doable, hey? You can just, like, get a freaky Indian guy, like, whose, like, lips move and match it and everything.
There is another way. Use this. Free them from their torment. I will make it to be worth your while. Somehow.
So, sorry, this is my moment of truth where I can either... Okay, choose whether to rescue the little sister or harvest her. If you harvest her, you get maximum Adam to spend on plasmids, but she will not survive the process. If you rescue her, you get less Adam, but Tannenbaum has promised to make it worth your while. Okay. I'm going to be a good guy here, and I will rescue her. Wait, did I push the right button? I didn't just kill her, right? No, okay, good. Whew. Do you want a good guy ending or a bad guy ending? Or B, not kill a child. I don't know. I feel like I promised Fats that I was gonna do a White Lodge run, so I'm gonna not kill the child. And also, I at this point don't know what I do with Adam, so the fact that you get slightly more of a thing that I don't know what it does, I'm just gonna not kill the child. Oh, is this where you spend it? How much do I have? 80. That's pretty good. Enrage is the target. Reduce all physical damage. First aid kits also give you Eve. Health upgrade. Eve upgrade. Is Enrage good? That sounds fun, but seems like it could be kind of situational. They give you teddy bears full of Adam and cool upgrades. I don't think you can ever harvest little girl in order to get the... Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. That sounds like fun. I don't know. How do I open more of my slots? I feel like telekinesis isn't that useful. I'll go with the soy rage plasmid.
Laugh as your enemies fight each other.
And then is this like a full-on upgrade, or that's like a specific plasmid? I'll go with Eve Link. That seems like it'd be useful. I don't know. Oh. What?
In the garden we are growing, many changes will be growing. If you wanna be amazing.
Those are tonics. Wait, how do I do I have to drink it? Do I have to do anything, or do I just have it? It's a long shot too, but your friend works for Darman. You let them know you guys want to be in a video. The casting seems chill. Damn. So Darman's still going, hey? Shout out the king. You just equip them. Oh, okay. Did I equip it? Enrage. No, go for the... Okay. Okay.
We can see you, you know.
Well. Where does Darman operate out of? Cause that would be crazy.
Who is it? Hello?
Andrew Ryan asks you a simple question. Are you a man?
You're ready now. It's time to take on one of them big daddies. It won't be easy, but it's the only way to get to little sister and the Adam they carry.
Oh, I probably don't want to fight that guy, hey? Shit.
The parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free. The farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the...
To get the Adam from her, you must deal with the big daddy first. Okay. Okay. Okay, Enrage seems pretty bad. Am I wrong? Am I right about that? That it's like not really that good? Oh shit, Mang. Oh shit, Mang. I'm out of ammo. Go to the ranch. Go to the ranch. I'm out of Eve too. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Bad Wolf? How's it going, man? Y'all should stream One Piece instead. Yeah. I mean, this shit's probably gonna get copyright struck anyway, so. How many episodes into One Piece are you, Bad Wolf? Wait, who's attacking me? What the fuck? Oh my god, this game's too hard. Shit. 1156. Does that mean that you're like all the way through it? I know a lot of people like that show. It's just it's a little daunting, the fact that it has like literally over 1,000 episodes, you know? I stopped at like 1040 or something. Wow. It's a lot of One Piece. I think the only animes I've ever like really enjoyed were Berserk and Akira. And various high school dating shows. Oh right. Okay. Okay, so one more hit and I'm dead. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Who's that? Nurse?
Is anything are any of you guys double monitoring Fish Tank right now? Has anything important happened? Wish I had telekinesis right now. That would actually might be useful for this guy. Do I have time to get to him? Die. Did he a smoke grenade? Fuck me. Fuck. Can't be Ninja Tooth Nickel. One Piece's adaptation isn't great, and manga reads relatively fast. You don't even gotta bother with the current show. Who has left the cell so far? Is everyone still in it? Sorry, by the adaptation, do you mean like the 1,000+ episode anime that everybody loves, or do you mean like the Netflix one? So I thought the anime one was quite well regarded, but I have not read it or the manga, so I don't know. I think everyone is still in the cell. Okay. It's a few hours, I guess. Because they're doing the one now where it's like it can go on for like 3 days or whatever, hey? Okay, the 1,000+ episode anime is good, but it's not 100% accurate. Well, I feel like, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen either, but sometimes you got to make adaptations just for a new medium. Like the Akira, I think Akira might literally be the only manga I've ever read. And I think it has a pretty good adaptation, which, like, deletes 90% of the content from the manga, but manages to like keep the spirit of it alive. Ooh, a bathysphere. Oh, I need to get the little sisters. Fuck. The only difference between the manga and the show is they edited out all the swastikas and replaced them with a cross. Oh, it has swastikas. That's interesting. But I kind of, because I think the Akira one, it was like the same guy who did the movie, and it was just like a very ballsy adaptation that I don't think somebody else would do, because he like deleted everything. But like you couldn't put the whole manga into like a 2-hour movie, so it kind of makes sense. Red Berserk. The way Luffy got his scar was changed. Yeah, Berserk was great. I liked the movies. That'd be cool if they made more of those. I've heard the TV show version is also good, but I have not checked that one out. Okay, where was the little sister that I need to get? How important is it to get the little sister? Casca's grape, yes. Yes, Casca's grape was very dramatic. But it's awesome. They should make more of that. I feel like it's like super popular, so I don't know. I would have thought they would make more. Is the little sister going to be on my map here? I don't remember where I ran into that guy. You should check out Monster. Is that another anime thing? But yeah, like those 3 Berserk movies kick ass. But I feel like the story keeps on... How do I even get out of here? I feel like the story keeps on going for a long time, but not to my knowledge in anything you can watch. Okay, where... Okay, where was that little sister? And also, how do you kill... Oh, I think it was here. Maybe. How do you kill a big brother? Is there like a good way to kill these guys? If I zap him and then bonk his tank? Nope. 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 What's the meta way to kill these guys? Quick. Oh, what happened? Ah. Oh my god. Monster too. Yes, it's anime and manga. Monsters too slow. Watch interspecies reviewers. Fist of the North Star. Right, yeah, the Berserk guy died. That's too bad it doesn't really go anywhere. Because that, like, first, whatever the 3 movies was really, really, really good. And it ends on kind of a downer note, so it would be cool if that had, like, a resolution of some sort, but... Oh, wait, Fats is giving me some things. And don't get hit. Was there a first part that I missed there? The creator of Berserk talk into a forest after bringing shame to his family. I have no idea. Okay, and now I have to... where the fuck... Where... Okay, I think it was in here... Where was that little sister? What? Walk into a forest. I don't know. Did he do that? Did he Japan himself? I think he died relatively young, but I don't know. I do not know. Okay, so that was there. Sorry, did somebody tell me how you're supposed to kill those big brothers, and I missed it? I don't really have... Ooh, can I get some bullets here? No, I don't have any money. His heart His heart exploded randomly. I am not kidding. Damn. They're called little daddies, not big brothers. Okay, my apologies. Where was that? That's up here. Oh yeah, I think it was back here somewhere. Use armor-piercing rounds and electric buckshot and keep moving. Might have to switch to easy mode. Maybe. Do I have those things? Basically, is it worth it for me to keep trying to do this, or should I just move on? What was it? Oh, I do have anti-personnel auto rounds. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try it this time, and if this doesn't work, I'll probably just go into the bathysphere. I loved Idolmaster. I don't know what Idolmaster is. Okay, I know he's around here somewhere. Ooh, can I hack this thing? That could be useful. Oh, no. Okay, I can hear him. Oh. Alright, let's go. Okay, I'm getting hit. Don't have any things left. No, don't. Oh, did I kill him? Did I get him? Hell yeah. I will rescue. He had got stuck on a boat for multiple years. Idolmaster is one of those shows where grown men simp over teenage girls. Oh, okay. Cool. For a while, he was just a neat, staying up all day and drawing berserk. Well, you know, I feel like there's probably a lot of neats who are doing that, but like not creating like a story that is well loved by, I don't know, probably millions of people. So, you know, Idolmaster, grown men. Sorry, is it like a cartoon thing, or is it like actual teenage girls and grown Japanese men? Like when it says idol, does that mean like sort of K-pop style idols, like that type of thing? Self-imposed psychic damage. Hatsune. Oh, it's like oh. That's a little puzzling. Okay, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. Anime singers, speed which do y'all like? Anna Managuchi. Alright, let's...
He's the one who built built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good man died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
Okay, I think telekinesis is more useful. Whoa, I can hack these? What? I hate Scott Pilgrim. So can I get everything... Wait, what does hacking that even do? Oh, it makes everything a little bit cheaper? Alright, I can use some first aid, I guess. I hate Scott Pilgrim, though. Yeah, I've only seen, like, the Michael Cera Scott Pilgrim movie once. And it was... I don't know. It was fine, I guess. Is Scott Pilgrim set in Toronto? Because that is unfortunate.
But the days go by like wind.
Another one of these guys? Oh, fuck me. How many... We have 9 anti-personnel rounds. So if I just, like, avoid them, I can come back later, hey? So I don't really want to fuck with another one of those guys right now. Yeah, does Toronto have any worthwhile cultural exports? That's the question. Oh, this is Sonic Boom. Increase wrench damage. That seems useful. Struck. Winter's Blast. Actually, I'm just gonna get a health upgrade. Fuck it. What the hell? Oh, 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 oh. What is... Oh, it's a... Oh, not fast enough. Oh, God. I don't like getting missiles shot at me constantly. I'm gonna hack this guy. I'm gonna hack him. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna hack him. If I don't attack them, they'll just let me chill, hey? Yeah, I feel like this guy might fucking attack me right here. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. I'm running. I'm running. Ooh, I have an empty slot. Oops. I'm gonna catch these with telekinesis. Oh, is that a big daddy I just attacked? Oh shit. Shit.
No! 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 No!
You have shown kindness to my little one. But are you really a friend to us?
Do you have to like exclusively save them if you want the good boy ending?
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Who can blame a lady who craves variety? And one day the gentleman stopped calling.
Ooh, what kind of evil gamer powers do you get from harvesting? Was that a hint?
Atlas radioed on ahead. Says you were little
I usually prefer to be a good guy in games anyway.
nuts, I say. But if your heads up to the Warp Master's office and find old Peach on research camera, maybe I could manage an invite. Well, what was that? My friend, you are fucked.
If you lay a hand on those innocent angels, there will be reckoning. Okay. Okay. I mean, my inclination is not to kill children. Cat wasn't listening there. What do you say? Wait, what the? Yeah, what the fuck? Is this a freaking boss here? Ah! Oh, I shouldn't have used my anti-personnel rounds. If you lay a hand on those innocent angels, it'll be... Oh, I read that one. Light side hue in every video game. True. Ooh, cool. Bad object. That's true. That's true. I'm a bad objectivist. I'm not killing the small girls for my own personal immediate gain.
Atlas gives you the vouch, but I ain't turning my eye just on his say-so.
Grown man jumping at ghosts. Fontaine's dead, and everybody knows it.
Ooh, a gift. Hell yeah.
You never mind all that. We got work.
Hypnotize Big Daddy. Pretending you as if you're its own little sister. That's cool. I don't think I need it right now, but it's cool to have. Okay, that's 200 freaking at him. Damn. What are like the most meta ones I should get? Wrench jockey? Eve upgrade. Is wrench jockey legit good? I like that it reminds me of chicken jockey. Yeah, I'm gonna get wrench jockey. Probably. Need a tonic that gives you health for hitting enemies with a wrench. Ooh, that's cool. I don't think that's here. This one seems pretty good too. All the wrench. Okay, nice. Based. I don't think there's any others here. Sonic Boom. Hurls creatures and objects back. Is that useful? Ooh, plasmid slot. That seems worth getting.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning.
Okay, I was gonna get that. That seems like a decent amount of upgrades there. freaking HP here. Get the bees. Oh, right. I remember the bees. Yes, I would like to get the bees. What I need right now is some HP. I should have put that, Hypnotize Big Daddy might have been useful right now, actually. Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh, I can just change those on the fly, hey? Or no, I can't, never mind. Okay, I do not want to get into it with this guy right now. Oh, shit, man. Oh.
Welcome to the circus of...
That doesn't seem good. Oh. Oh, I don't have enough money? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Okay, how am I supposed to get, oh, shit. How do I get through here? I wonder. Oh. All right, word. Have a good night, Quentin. I'm probably gonna... Oh. Okay. You know what? I think that might be my, my cue to exit as well. game's just too dang scary for me. Yep. 07 boys, thank you for stopping by. We'll see. We might continue this. We'll probably get back to some true crime for boys next time. Yep. Thanks for coming by, guys. Have a good night.